Hi, I'm Crystal. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make easy rhubarb jam. And all you will need is rhubarb, at least 3 cups. Today I'm going to make a double batch, so I'll be using 6 cups. And you will need your measuring cup. This is a 2-cup measurement, so I'll be filling it 3 times. And you will need, for 3 cups, at least 1 cup of sugar. I just have plain everyday sugar. For my recipe, I'll probably use around 2 cups. It just depends on your liking, what kind of flavor you like, if you like a little bit more bitterness or extra sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up my rhubarb. I've already trimmed it. I just need to chop it up and fill up a cup. Then you just want to cut little bite-sized pieces, not too big or too small, just something that can break down easily. And it does break down pretty fast. So that was already 2 cups, and that was only about 2 or 3 stalks, pretty decent sized stalks. So I'll pour that in my pan and keep chopping. Two more cups. And here is 6 cups, and I'll put that in my large saucepan, just like this. And then you just want to add a little bit of water. It will boil off, and it's just to get it started boiling to help break down the rhubarb. So for this much rhubarb, I will use just around a cup, a little more, a little less, depending on whatever you think is enough. Last time I believe I used a 1/4 cup to a half a cup. And then you just start boiling it. Have to get my spoon out. Can't find my long-handled wooden spoon, so I'll use a shorter-handled one. And you just want to keep stirring it, and breaking it down before you add the sugar. So I'm just going to go start stirring. Had to move the camera around over here so you could see better. We're just going to keep stirring and stirring until it breaks down. My oven light up here went out, and I haven't gotten to the store to get a new one. So sorry it's a little bit dark in here, but I'm hoping it picks up okay. We're getting a decent boil on this now, and it's turning a pink color. And it's starting to break down slightly. It's getting soft. Keep stirring it and smushing it around. And this does get hot, so I don't suggest using this short of a spoon. I might actually see if my other spoon is over here. And there we have it. So I don't know if you can see in here very well, but it's boiling really, really well. And it's just starting to get mushed and real soft and easily mixable. Have it between a 7 and an 8 on the heat. So now, as you can see, it's started boiling really well, and it's turning into good mush. It's just really breaking up, looks really nice. And Tim's over here, he's going to pour my 2 cups of sugar so I can continuously stir this. Here goes 2 cups of sugar. Stir it in. You can always add more if you think it needs it. Thank you, honey. And you could be here for about 30 minutes, probably just stirring, stirring, stirring. So if you have a stool that you want to sit on, pull up a stool and get comfy. Bring your coffee or a drink with you. This is really nice for a cold or rainy day. You just get to stay here and keep nice and warm. It's almost all liquid. There's several clumps still, but it's not bad. Just keep stirring. You want to boil it long enough so it's at a consistency that it won't just drip off the spoon like that. You want it thick enough that it won't drip at all, pretty much. It gets really, really thick. And that's when you have your jam, and that's when you let it cool. And then I'm just going to fill up pint jars like this. This is very, very good on English muffins if you like those. You can also use it as a filling for shortbread cookies. I now have it at about a 6 on heat. In the last 15 minutes or so, I would turn it down to more of a simmer. So now I have it on about a 2. I'm going to just lightly keep it on the heat and continue stirring. Continue breaking down those last few pieces of rhubarb that haven't broken down completely. And we're probably going to leave it on this heat for about 15 minutes until it continues to thicken. It's still not quite thick enough yet. It still just kind of slops off the spoon. But it's getting there. Have to be really patient with this, which Tim says I'm not really a very patient person. You could also strain this at a later time after it's cooled off, and when you're putting it in your jars. You could put it through a strainer and get rid of any extra clumps if you want. I personally don't mind it. It's all edible and good anyways, so if it's a little clumpy, oh well, for me. But if that bothers you, just go ahead and strain it if you can't get all the clumps out. It's looking pretty good now. Let's bring you over here to see it better. And it's almost not quite the consistency we want, but maybe 10-15 more minutes and then let it cool. And let it sit for a minute. If you have one of these, It's very handy to help get it into the jars. This is just for canning. It's just about the consistency we want where we can stop stirring and taking it off the heat. I'm going to go for about another 5 minutes, and then I'll take it off the heat to let it cool and set up. Scrape the bowl good once more. And now we're at a consistency, well, yeah, it's just about there where it doesn't all fall off the spoon. It still stays on a little bit. So we can go ahead and turn the stove off. And we can set it aside and let it thicken up. And set it on the back burner for now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill a jar. And, oops. You can either do it by a spoonful or just dump it like I do. Just real slow. Still pretty hot. Just helps it seal better. Okay. There's one jar. I'm not going to fill them all the way full just in case. And I might actually need to put the rest in this other one. Ooh, that's warm. I guess they're pretty full. And whatever's left in the pan, you can use a spatula and lick the bowl. Now I'm just going to seal these up and let them set and seal. And there you have it. Very tasty, very easy rhubarb jam. And here's when you use a spatula to lick the pan. Very, very good. So thank you for watching, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more easy recipes or minimalist recipes, let me know and I will make some more videos. So thank you and have a great day. Bye.